10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
I'm Rick James, bitch!
Hey, what's up? This is Nick Hexum from 311, and you're listening to the 311 as Fuck Puffy Cast.
It's the 311 Fucking Puffy Cast, part 3 technically. I've tried this 3 times now and I've fucked it up every time, but not this time. I feel confident that I've got this right. So I've got my fucking Puffy Cast jacket on, talking alone in my apartment while my dogs look at me like I'm a fucking asshole about 311. You know, because that's what as fuck means. Is 311 as fuck. I'm not alone today. I've got a good friend of the show back on here, Amanda Baker. Say hi.
Hello.
It's great to have you back. I appreciate you doing this.
Of course.
So like, the main reason I wanted to have you back on was my birthday was like a month or so ago. I turned 23, which is amazing. I'm proud of myself. It's great. I'm just kidding. God. I wish 23. That's amazing. You should have saw the drugs I was doing then. So, my birthday was a month or so ago, and kind of just told everybody, hey, instead of wishing me happy birthday that I'm not going to respond to because, I'm getting older and I'm dying. So thank you for reminding me that I'm dying. Thank you for celebrating my death, But, I wanted everybody to donate, I'm on my behalf, you still got to give me some kind of credit on it. Everybody donate on my behalf to my good friend Amanda Baker, because what is it? You're battling cancer.
Yeah.
It's really hard to say. It's really hard to get those words out.
Yeah, it is. I unfortunately cry a lot when I have to talk about it, so it's a hard thing to deal with.
I can imagine when Jack started having his seizures. My dog, the first time it happened, I cried for like 12 hours straight, which is weird because I never cry usually, except for during a movie. For some reason at the movies I cry. Like there's some weird psychological shit about that. Like I don't cry in public, but like I said, it doesn't matter what fucking movie it is. Something will happen, a little scene will come up, and I'll just start fucking crying for no fucking reason.
It just means you have a heart.
For movies, I guess. I don't know. I cried during the Power Rangers movie. Which honestly 13-year-old me is proud that I've done everything right if adult me is still crying at fucking the Power Rangers movie.
Yeah.
So I mean I don't handle emotion well. So like when that happened to Jack, I mean I lost it. Like I said, I was after the seizures happened, he was totally fine, but I was still like sitting on the floor slobbering, crying on myself. So it's hard to handle,
Yeah, it is. It's something that you never imagine hearing, someone tell you, oh, by the way, you have cancer. So
let's talk about it. First, I just want to take this opportunity right now, just talking about. I don't know what the fuck I call it. Josh's Puffy Jesus birthday radiothon jubilee, and I call it that because I turned Jesus' birthday. So, like, honestly, I used to joke about this back in the day, but if I'm the Antichrist, this is the year it's going to happen, you know? Because Jesus was 33. It's only right that, the Antichrist you got to be 33. So, this could be it, and shit's getting wild in the world. It wouldn't surprise me if, this jacket and, my puffy ends, and next thing you know, I'm just, taking over the world. I don't know. I'm high, so I'm just joking. But puffy birthday Jesus radiothon Jubilee. I made it all happy sounding because I want to celebrate the fact that hey, Amanda's here. She fucking you didn't ask me for this, by the way. I don't want to preface this by saying like I don't think you need the help. But man, I just want to, whatever I could do, I'm just gonna. I just wanted to help you. So,
and I really appreciate like that day you texted me. I was just, it was all still so new, and immediately started crying at your text. So thank you for that. But I really appreciate the support that the 311 community has given me. It's been phenomenal.
It has been really special, and man, I gotta tell you, anybody else with it. God, you're such a like strong badass. Because I joke around with you because I don't know how to handle negative stuff, except for humor, which always makes it worse. Like I have to like turn into a different person like when I'm in my professional setting, so I don't say like horrific shit just in response to something. So like even Jack, like I'm crying about Jack, but I'm already joking about getting him stuffed and putting him in the corner or something like that. But I don't have.
I make a lot of jokes too. Like when I first was diagnosed. So for those of you that don't know, I have stage 4 colorectal cancer. So it's down, hanging out in my intestines, and
do you have butt cancer? Is that what that is?
Yep, ass cancer. That's what I like to call it.
I know it's cancer, but I kind of think if you're gonna get cancer.
Well, instead of all the cancers I had to get ass cancer,
Yeah, butt cancer's, at least it's kind of a tell of a story, I guess. You got butt cancer.
Yeah, so I was actually in Chicago with Tessa, who has been on the podcast a lot. We were in Chicago for 311, and I came home from that trip, and I just didn't feel good, and so I was in a lot of pain, and it got so bad that I had my husband take me to the hospital, and they luckily just randomly decided to do an x-ray. And came back and was like, they were kind of, your x-ray was kind of weird. We want to do a CT scan. So they did a CT scan, and, took them a while to come back. And it was like 3:00 in the morning. We had been there all night, and he comes in and, right then I knew it was something bad. And he was, told us that I had cancer and that it was aggressive.
He's aggressive. Fuck you. And he's the aggressive one. Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't have the best bedside manner, but I mean, he's an ER doctor. So
say unpleasant cancer. Don't say aggressive cancer,
Yeah. And so basically he told us that we had to go get into an oncologist within the next 48 hours. And so we did. And from the time that we met with my oncologist to my first chemo treatment was like a week and a half. So it went. So we went and met with him, and I immediately went for a colonoscopy. So everyone, please go get colonoscopies because this is my cancer PSA. But
don't get like a cheap colonoscopy. Like get a spring a little for the colonoscopy if you have to.
It's the amount of cases in young people, so 20s and 30s, that are developing this cancer has grown 50% in the past couple years. So
yeah, it's probably from fucking drinking Surge, fucking when we were little. I gotta tell you something about this story. A year and a half ago, I'd never had heartburn like my entire life, And out of nowhere, I started getting heartburn every fucking day.
Yeah.
Like bad heartburn, like where you like comes in your like mouth. I tried everything, and then like I found myself like my stomach like quit like eating food. Like I would eat food and then lay down. This is a great episode of the Puffy Cast, everybody. You know, I hope you're all eating breakfast right now. But like I just like my stomach just like quit working. Like I'd wake up every night at 3 a.m. and I would just throw up. And the food was like not like it was not even chewed. Like it was just still in the thing. Like I got scared. You know, I went to the doctor and they made me where they shoved the camera down your throat and all that shit. And it was so intense. I was convinced I had fucking cancer or some shit. And I don't even think they know what it was. It just kind of stopped. It was weird. I think it's like some weird stress with it too.
Stress, yeah.
But that's horrifying.
Yeah, like I had the colonoscopy, and then they immediately gave me my port. Which, for those of you that don't know what a port is, basically they tie a tube to one of your arteries, and that's where they give the chemo. That way, you don't have to get an IV every time. So. And we immediately started chemo, and I have been on, I think, 5 different medicine combinations because they just haven't been working. The one I'm on right now is luckily keeping things stable, so it's not spreading anywhere, which is great. And so there's options, but it's been rough to deal with. I go to chemo every 2 weeks, and it just lays me out, you know, for a couple days afterwards.
Your chemo playlists are pretty hardcore.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I try to pump myself up before I go, so that I'm in a good mood. And
it's terrifying how quickly everything goes so fast.
Yeah, like our lives changed instantly, and you have to get used to a new normal.
I'll talk to Tessa about this because this really bothered me. I didn't really tell anybody this about it, but it really fucking like hit me hard. Mainly because I told you, like, you've saved my life twice, you know, like on the cruise and everything. I have a right leg because you fucking had that amazing aloe vera. I was on acid. I looked down and my red like leg is just like a different shape. Like that shit was terrifying. So me,
yeah, you were really bad.
I had a really hard time dealing with it, man, because it's just like so many shitty fucking people in the world, and you're like one of the fucking best. Even like, and looking at you like the way you are now, it just reinforces that, like, fuck you, universe, like shit. It's just crazy.
Yeah. You know, it picked the wrong person to mess with. I'll admit that. And
oh yeah. They fucked up. They fucked up for sure.
We're gonna, you know, even if I don't find a way out of it, then I'm gonna live the rest of my life awesome and do all sorts of stuff and make sure that my kid is taken care of. And
you know, I got strep throat once, and I really thought I was gonna fucking die. Like, you're like such a tough fucking person. I just can't fucking stress that out, man. You know, stress that out. But you know, so like the Radiothon Jubilee, I just want to say, like, I was completely blown away because I've never done anything like this before. I looked into like GoFundMe and shit like that, but that just seemed like way too much extra putting my email address and having to remember a password or something, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm currently in that stage in my life cycle right now to where every time I try to log in, I have to change my password. So luckily, just text me, and luckily now it's easy to change your password with your phone, you know. But I just can never remember. Once I change it, it's just, I don't know. I'm on a weird cycle with it right now. So like originally, like, gave me an idea for it was fucking Facebook, like, for a month before my birthday. Hey, it's your birthday. Why don't you get people to donate to sick puppies or something like that? And I was like, you know, that's a pretty good idea. Maybe get people off my fucking back, you know, earn some free fucking karma in the world.
Yeah.
Instead of pissing people off on Facebook, you know, like it's a chance for, you know, people to actually, you know, like what I'm doing. And I gotta say, my favorite part about this was seeing people I know who hate me fucking having to donate and just be like, good job. I enjoyed that. So, you know. But I just want to say, you know, Josh's Puffy Jesus birthday Radiothon. Dude, I was totally gonna, no matter what happened, I was gonna get the goal no matter what, you know. And so the initial goal, because of who we are, $311.
Yeah.
And I set it up for $5 entry gets you. I bought 2 posters online. $5 entry gets you a chance to get a poster.
Yeah.
And so the way a lot of stuff with Facebook happens, I'm so bad at fucking marketing. Please, somebody take over the PuffyCast Facebook, because it's just I just don't want to do it. I kind of just signed up for it. I didn't announce it at all. I didn't even think. I spent a lot of time making these cool little graphics for it. Because I don't want it to be considered a downer. Because I know you're gonna kick its ass. I just want to get you to that fucking point. Whatever I can do to help you, I want to help you get to that fucking point.
Yeah.
And I really want you to, all the money I give you, I want you to buy it on drugs anyway. So I'm also trying to influence you that way. So I'm glad that you smoked weed. I'm excited to smoke weed with you on the cruise. That'll be exciting.
Yeah. It freaking helps like none other.
So I just want to say, the initial goal I set up for Facebook, I didn't announce this at all. I was gonna do a PuffyCast episode to lay the terms out of the poster and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
The initial goal, $311, without even announcing that fucking people did it the first 24 hours.
Yeah, it was insane.
That is insane, because I agreed before I ever told you about it. I was gonna take a 60-40 split with you. So I was like, hell yeah, this is amazing.
I know. It really worked out in your favor.
Oh yeah. Nah, we can't not it. We're not. It was more like a 45-55. I'm not an asshole. That's amazing. And this is like 2 weeks before my fucking birthday. I try to give it enough time. I'm so bad at announcing it. I figured it would take time to build it up.
Yeah.
And then people kept donating, and I think it hit like even more than that. But then I was kind of like, oh man, let's see what can fucking happen. I'm afraid if I leave the goal where it is, people will just see, oh, the goal is completed. Fuck her cancer. They did it. They did it without me. All that good stuff. So in the fashion, I changed it to. I think I changed it like maybe a day or so before my birthday. And the contest ran through the end of the month. So you get a couple extra days to $1,113, reverse 311.
Yeah.
It's also my apartment number. That's weird. I just realized that. I doxed myself in your fucking fundraiser. But they fucking people did it, man.
Yeah.
I saw people who did it from my high school that I haven't talked to in years. It's overwhelming, and I personally want to say thank you, because number one, my ego's like good, that's always a good feeling, and number two, it really meant a lot to me. I already told you once I was gonna like try to pay for your cruise if I could.
Yeah.
I just want to do whatever I can to. Fuck, man! If you want to like live your life going to 311 concerts, I'll do whatever I can to help you do that.
Yeah.
Because like seriously, you're an awesome fucking person, and fuck cancer is all I gotta say.
Fuck cancer, hardcore. It's dumb.
So the total raised at the end of it was $1,195. And that's overwhelming.
Yeah. It's amazing. Like, I still can't get over how generous people have been. And, people came out of the woodworks to donate. Like, what I thought was funny is I had family members who you wouldn't expect donating to a, fundraiser done by a 311 As Fuck podcast. Like, it just made me laugh really hard. As fuck. So... Like I am so grateful to everyone that has donated, has shown me any kind of support, because days get hard, and I rely on the 311 community a lot, and everybody's just been awesome. So thank you.
I was gonna say, like, you're like an amazing person in this community, and you're not going anywhere. So just buckle up and enjoy the free fucking drinks, until things get better. But honestly, as soon as the fundraiser, I didn't even put the Facebook. I hate fucking Facebook, by the way. And doing the donation thing on Facebook, I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. I kept trying to go with it, whatever. Let it work itself out. But every day it kept telling me to put my bank account information in there so they could start sending the money. And I was like, well, fuck you. I don't, send it to me at the end. I don't want to deal with that pressure.
Yeah.
I don't want to start mixing money together because that's not my fucking money. It's like the day it was over, I finally put it in there, and then I started getting like all these like. They gave me like 7 separate deposits like to equal the money. Facebook's so fucking weird about that. So I had to like sit down and try to make sure like shit was going, and I'm sure they took a cut of it and shit. And then every time I tried to PayPal it to you, PayPal kept fucking rejecting it. So luckily that Zelle fucking worked. So I was able to get to the cash. So I should have just sent it to you. Like I should have bought like $1,000 worth of puffy hands. Just be like, there you go. Well, I'm helping. But
I probably would have driven down to Nashville and punched you in the face or something.
I would take a punch in the face from you.
Just kidding. Everyone.
I was really, really inspired by everybody, and I don't have any fucking reach with people. It's just the puffy ends have more reach than I do. I'm just a fucking asshole, pissing people off behind the puffy ends. But whatever reach I do have, I just I don't want it to be like the just all your friends are like helping you out, because I mean they're going to do that regardless. But fuck, man, there's a lot of people out there. Let's get everybody involved, because if it happened to me, I would be begging everybody. And honestly, you haven't, and it's hard. I recorded something by myself one time talking about this, and I cried during it, and I had to I never released it. So this is all hard, man. It's hard to deal with. It's not, life is bullshit,
Sometimes it is.
But I'm happy. I'm glad you're still fighting and shit. You're going on the 311 cruise.
As I'm gonna try my hardest. I've got it booked, and I just got to make sure that the doctor clears me. But it shouldn't be a problem. Just please, nobody give me your germs. I will be having hand sanitizer and Lysol with me at all times.
I've got you on Josh chaperone duty on Saturday for a couple hours and Monday for a couple hours.
I got you.
So I try to get you during the downtime, though. We'll just kind of hang out and, get high and stuff. So
works for me.
I am doing like the unlimited drinks thing. So I'm going to get fucked up on Miami Vices. I'm excited about it.
They're just so good.
They're so fucking good. I feel so terrible saying that outside of the cruise, how much I love Miami Vices, but I fucking love Miami Vices. I don't give a shit. Like you're looking at me like an asshole. Fucking drinking Miami Vice, and then get back with me.
You can't help it that they're delicious.
Yeah, drink 5 of them and then fucking talk to me. You're spilling bone water on fucking everybody. Not only did you like save me from being too drunk at the show, which I was way too drunk at the show, but you being around me kind of I kept spilling bong water on everybody, and you guys were kind of, I guess deflecting off of me a little bit by laughing at how ridiculous I was. I appreciate that,
Yeah. Well, I got exciting news from the doctor it was probably about a month ago. So when I first started everything, I was strictly no alcohol because it's in my liver. So. But the doctor.
Oh, fuck you, cancer! You can't even like. Right? It's ridiculous. But
the doctor cleared me. I can have drinks now.
Nice.
Just I can't get wasted, but.
Yeah, well, everybody's got a little different definition of wasted. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you what, though, my tolerance is so low now because I couldn't drink for so long. I was like, I have one drink. I'm a cheap date now. It's great.
Let's see. I've got written right here. So I kind of gave up after the end of the Jubilee. I got Amanda her money. Everything worked out, no problem. There's nothing else to talk about it. My birthday's over. Fuck me. The Jubilee ended. Once the Jubilee's over, you got to, who gives a fuck about the Jubilee? I just sort of, the people who won the posters was Jess, 311 Greens, and I can't remember her last name right now. I'm fucking up last names tonight. And Ruby on Twitter. So I sent them the posters too. Like I said, I don't like to announce. I don't announce fucking everything. Fuck everybody.
Congratulations, Jess and Ruby. That's awesome.
Unfortunately, every time they look at those posters, they're gonna have to think about your cancer. So that's a little bit of a downer. I also signed it on the back of it in a big Sharpie. I put cancer poster on the back of it. So
Oh, I'm sure they'll appreciate that.
So what's your like daily routine like right now? Like how many times do you have to do chemo and everything?
I do chemo every 2 weeks. I go in and I'm at the hospital for about 5 hours doing chemo, and then I get sent home with this pump that lasts for 46 hours that has chemo medicine in it. So really I have 2 days of chemo, and then it takes me usually about 4 days afterwards to kind of recover from it. And the side effects are different pretty much every round, which drives me crazy, but they haven't been too bad.
What's been the craziest side effect?
Probably I don't have it anymore, but on the one of the drugs I had gave me cold sensitivity. So I couldn't drink cold drinks. I couldn't touch things that were cold. And it also changed my fingerprints.
Oh, wow.
So
that's a side effect for sure.
Yeah. So my fingerprints are not the same as they used to be.
Wow.
So
let's go rob some shit. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Well, Tessa tried to talk me into robbing a bank, so
that's what I'm talking about, guys. We could do this. Puffy's 11. How about that? Yeah.
But luckily, I don't have that side effect anymore because that one was a little rough. But my worst ones now is I get a little bit nauseous and I'm just tired. That's the main one. So I take a lot of naps, and there are worse things.
Are you able to sleep?
Yeah.
Pretty regularly. That's good. But and I think you'll think this is a funny story. So you had to do like a CT scan. Is that where you had to sit in like the Stargate thing?
Where you lay down and they Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I had to do that. So I'm like pantsless. They told me to put my pants down because they're checking my stomach. I'm pantsless in the Stargate. And I'm thinking, oh wow, this is cool, fucking Stargate. So she tells me like when they pump the shit in my body to see, I'm gonna have like 3 really weird reactions. Like I'm gonna taste something weird in my mouth, something else is gonna happen, and then it's gonna feel like I'm pissing myself, but I'm not really pissing. And to me, I was like, that is the most ridiculous description of something I've ever heard in my life until it happened. And I was like, my God, how did that fucking happen? But like I said, my stomach was so fucked up. Like I started throwing up laying down in the back on the fucking CT scan. The woman had to like run in the room and like give me a little trash can because I'm pantsless there hooked up. I'm just like throwing it. I really thought I was dying. Like I wanted to die and shit. But it turns out it's just stress, and ta-da, it's just yay, fuck me, I guess. I almost wish it was cancer. Yeah. At least I know what it was, Okay, that's the worst part about it is what the fuck just happened? Like when my lung collapsed, everybody was like, I don't know. When nurse tried to tell me when my lung collapsed, said, the moon was full. And I was like, okay, this isn't fucking. You went to fucking school, right? Like they didn't just pick you up outside, like looking at the moon.
Mercury was in retrograde.
The full moon made my lung collapse. Fuck you,
Mm.
How many times do you have to go to the hospital?
Just every 2 weeks. I go, or like I meet with my doctor every 2 weeks and get like blood drawn and stuff, and then I do chemo, and then I have to go back 2 days later for them to take my pump off. So it's not too bad. It used to be, I used to have to go, I was going like, out of 14 days, I was going like 8 or 9 days. Because I had to get shots, and I was getting chemo every week. And so it's a lot better now than it was. Yeah.
Wow.
And, it's just a crapshoot. They just try things to see what works. Oh, it's luckily I have really good insurance. And so my insurance covers most of it. Like they cover my chemo 100%. Which is awesome because it's like $20,000 every time. So they cover that. We had one issue. I had started a new medication, and I had a really bad reaction to it. And so I ended up in the hospital, and they tried to deny that hospital stay. And the bill was like $200,000. And I was just like, oh, hell no. And luckily my doctor got it. Like, he worked to get it approved. So, but I was scared to death of that.
Man, like I think I'm having such a hard time with this because, like I said, I went through the motions of it, and I really got worried like a year or so ago. And I still don't feel out of the clear. Like I don't know.
Well, it's hard because you never know. Like, I showed no symptoms whatsoever until just that one day. I just didn't feel good, and for it to already have spread to, so it spread to my liver, my lymph nodes, and my lungs. So for it to have already spread that, like, it had to be going on for a while. And if I didn't go to the hospital that night, I would have never known. I would have just thought, oh, I'm having stomach issues, it'll pass. And nope. So
it's terrifying. I just want to give you a big hug. I wish I could just give you a big hug, like the Puffy Cast, but instead I'll get you some cash. How about that? Cash hug. Get you in like one of those little containers where they put a bunch of flying dollar bills around, have you get that and be like, yeah.
One of those boxes. Yeah.
Yeah. So I kind of sprung this on you right before, but I want to do another fucking fundraiser for you. Because fuck it, man. Like I said, you got how old's Riley?
Riley's 3.5.
Oh, wow, he's getting old. I can't believe that.
It's crazy to me. He'll be 4 in November, so.
Oh, man, I just talking to Riley earlier. That's really cool. That breaks my heart, dude. Fuck. I just want to. I wish I lived near you. If I lived near you guys, I'd bring you like KFC every night, even if you like didn't want it. I would just leave it on like the front porch, just
like take this fucking chicken and be happy. Yeah.
Hey guys, yep. Is there one thing I learned in the South is like take a bucket of KFC. Just do it.
Yeah, we do have people that'll bring us food and stuff. Unfortunately, one of the side effects is like I have no appetite, so I don't eat a lot. But Alex gets to enjoy it, so anything that takes some stress off of him is good.
Like I said, man, I just I just feel like you're as stupid as all this is. Like, it's just a band, and we just go to concerts together and stand next to each other and sing. But it's really just much more than that, man.
It's such a community. Like, we were kind of talking earlier. Every time I go to chemo, I do a playlist or something to try to pump me up, and I tweet about it. And usually, the first person to like it almost every week is Peanut. And to know that he's supporting me and following my journey, like, is awesome to me. And it never. I have this tight group of 311 friends, and they drop everything to help me, and it's just awesome. Like, I couldn't imagine going through it without the support of everybody. So
I'd be nice if Peanut sent you a check though too. That'd be awesome.
I mean, that would be great.
Not even a check, like a money order, Bitcoin.
If I could just get him to let me kind of sit on the side of the stage Chicago show, then that would be great, because I have chemo that day and I'm going to be tired.
Dude, you totally could, because I got so hot I fainted at Atlanta show and I got fucking side stage because Roscoe. So fucking hell yeah, dude. Like I said, you're way more humble, and I guess just God. If anybody was gonna be able to get this and beat it, it's fucking you. And because like I said, I'd be flaunting the cancer. Karma would kill me, not the cancer. Like if I had it, because I would just be going around. I'm like, I'm on.
Well, I try to I try to not to be a Debbie Downer about it, and just
You've always been hilarious. I've always thought you guys were really funny. Really fucking funny. That second episode of the Puffy Cast is still what I remember driving home that night, just laughing fucking at just all this shit.
God, I listened to it on the plane the next day, and I was dying laughing so hard.
Yeah, well, you know, oh shit, I was gonna say I wonder if the Puffy Cast gave you the cancer, but fuck, it's not out of the question. I don't think.
No, I mean,
Okay,
I'm
okay.
pretty sure I had it before then. So, yeah, you know, you got to take things with a sense of humor. I say things all the time that make Alex really uncomfortable because I joke about stuff.
That's all I do. I don't know how to react other than to try to make light of the situation, but I take it way too far every time. It's terrible. Like well, we had some technical difficulties. Amanda is no longer with us. Her butt has won and has defeated. But she did say she wanted me to go on with the Puffy Cast, and she wants me to talk about the Offspring cover of Down. That was her last words, actually. It was, please tell them how much I love the Offspring's cover of Down, and I prefer it to 311's cover of Down. Amanda, you're missed, but thank you for at least going on the Puffy Cast. That's like some really good numbers. The shit might even go viral. Fuck, that music is really depressing. Amanda, you there?
Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah. She's not dead, everybody. I'm just kidding. We had technical difficulties.
I'm still here.
Yeah. But fuck, that music almost convinced me for a second. I was like, that's what you should play. Like, if anything bad, I just follow you around the hospital while you're getting chemo and just playing it over and over again. How fucking depressing. Hospitals are so depressing. How bad would it be to be sitting there getting chemo and all of a sudden,
and then that song playing? Yeah.
It's called Dramatic Piano, and it is really fucking dramatic. A little too dramatic, Sydney, if you're asking me. But you know, one thing.
It really kind of pulled you in there.
Man, tell you how sick and twisted my growing up was. You know, you mentioned that about like your cemetery plot or whatever. I've had a fucking grave since I was a fucking kid.
Oh, really?
And they used to take me there and show it to us because it's like a family grave. And I was like, how do you guys know where the fuck I'm going to be when I? But it's, you know, I've had a grave forever. That's pretty heady shit.
It is.
I should just went out there and like hung out and be like, what? I own this shit. Nah, I think I want my ashes. I think I want ashes.
Oh yeah, I do. I want ashes, and there's urns that you can plant and you'll grow into a tree. That's what I want.
I don't want to be a tree.
I do.
That'd be weird.
That'd be weird. Good for the environment.
Trees are good for the environment?
Oh, yeah, surprisingly.
Okay, if you say so. I wanna. Did you see that dude who they like embalmed him and like put him in a pose of like playing video games?
Oh, I think I have seen that.
Yeah, I want that, but like me rocking out at 3 like with a puffy hand. That'd be cool.
I keep telling everyone that I want an Asgardian funeral, and they keep telling me no. So,
what's an Asgardian?
Asgardian.
Get it? Asgardian funeral. I got it.
Asgardian. That's when they put you on a boat. It's like a Viking funeral. They put you on a boat, send you out into a body of water, and shoot a flaming arrow at you, and light you on fire.
Just one arrow? I feel like you need more than an arrow.
Well, however many it takes to light you on fire. Right?
Who the fuck can shoot an arrow? Like at a boat? At a boat? When it's on fire at a boat?
A lot of people can shoot arrows.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
it's a thing.
I don't even know where to get a fucking arrow, first off. How do you even light a fucking arrow on fire? And
you dip it in lighter fluid.
And like, why would you shoot a flaming arrow at a giant fucking thing of water? Like, it just seems impractical. I don't know.
Well, you shoot it at the body, and then the body burns, and then it, goes into the water.
Then it gets put out by the water. Yeah, great plan, everybody.
And then you sink. It's fine.
You got a half charred body in the water because you.
Hey, the Vikings did it, and Thor does it, so it's got to work.
Yeah, the Vikings haven't been good since the 90s, though. And I still haven't forgot about that yacht sex party that they got busted on. So
they got busted on a yacht sex party?
There's like some weird Vikings yacht sex party way back in the day in the 90s. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, Puffcast has some fucking facts for you guys today.
Viking sex parties.
So where were we at before the dramatic music? I think we were in hour number 3.
Yeah, hour number 3.
Cancer, and I went back and did a tally, and I'm officially out of cancer jokes now. I used them all up front, unfortunately. I'm not allowed to have any more cancer jokes. There's some good cancer jokes coming out, so that's terrible. Yeah, so I'm gonna sell some shirts. I might get some puffy hands. We'll figure. I might sell some 311 self-esteem shirts. Who the fuck knows? But we're gonna get $3,011 for Amanda by December. And then she's gonna take us out on a fucking boat, and we're gonna shoot fucking arrows. Hell yeah! That's right. That's $3,000 worth of fucking flaming arrows. How about that? You want to talk some 311 stuff? Let's talk some 311 stuff. Can cover songs give you cancer? Find out more tonight at 10. I'm just kidding. I'm keeping the cancer. This is gonna be a cancer themed episode, so I'm gonna plug it in. Everybody's gonna have cancer by the time this is over with. So there's really not a whole lot of news going on. 311's touring right now. We'll say fuck if shows are shorter. Look, I'm not going to complain because you got to go to the 311 events, okay? If you want to waste your time going to all the summer show tours, that's fine. You're going to get a bunch of songs the same. Especially when they're co-headlining. The co-headlining is weird to me because I like the Evening Wind 311 stuff they've been doing the last few years where they were playing fuck all, you know? But I guess this is more of a mainstream push thing again, a nostalgic tour, like a you scratch our back, we'll scratch your back type of thing. They did a lot of commercials before this tour.
There's been a lot of promotion for it.
Seems like they're going out of the way not to call it a Unity tour. Never Ending Summer Tour. You guys named it after a song that you never fucking play in the summertime. They played it opened the show every fucking summer that one time, and then like they never play that song again. They played it 311 Day, but that's fucking March, you know. Never Ending Summer Tour, more like Never Ending Set Times before 311 Tour. I haven't even gone to a show yet. I'm just bitching without even doing it. Yeah, I'm just bitching through the bitchers. I don't give a shit. I like the Offspring. No, why don't you get a job? Like I said, Americana was fucking amazing to me. Pretty fly for a white guy. I don't give a shit. I just want to hear that, you know? I think I don't want to hear their.
I saw Offspring like early 2000s. and they put on a good show. I don't know. I mean, obviously they're older now, so I don't know.
I saw DC Talk early 2000s. So.
I saw DC Talk back in I think middle school.
Hell yeah.
That was the shit back then. DC Talk.
Yeah. Hell yeah. You felt cool. It's cool, but it's like Jesus-y, yeah. It was cool.
Yeah, Jesus and rap.
Yeah.
Man.
And then Eminem came along and was fucked all that shit out for me. So I mean I like Offspring. They were fine when I saw them last time. I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter who's opening for 311. I don't want to give a shit. You know, I only got a few bands I absolutely love, and none of them involve, maybe with the exception maybe Red, Gold, Green, maybe Dirty Heads.
Yeah.
All these other bands that everybody just kind of loves and talks about, not my shit. You know, I love 311 because to me they're a rock fucking band. You know, and all these other bands rely on way too much reggae, girl drama, smoking weed type stuff, you know?
Yeah, I'm a big Dirty Heads fan, and I like...
I was after the cruise. They sold me on that second cruise, and I've been with them ever since. They're great live. Like 311, you got to see 311 live, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And I like Red, Gold, Green, but like I'm with you kind of on the others. I mean, they're fine, but I'd rather rock out.
Are they fine?
I mean, some of them are.
Yeah, I don't know. Sublime is just got the one time I really toured Washington 311 a bunch, like the time I went and got the meet and greet, like in Salt Lake City and stuff. Sublime opened for him that tour, and I swear by like the third one, I was just done with it. I remember just standing there at Red Rocks, like this is garbage. It's daylight. Fucking get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm not a Sublime with Rome fan. So.
Same time with that dude last year on that one weird little band who opened with 311. The guy who just wore the shirt and just progressively got like dirtier, like as the tour went on.
The New Politics guy?
Oh yeah. That was a weird one. But I'd rather see somebody strange than somebody big, you know, because I was surprised when I saw 311 the last time they toured with Offspring at how many Offspring fans there were.
Oh yeah, they bring a pretty decent crowd,
and they fucking bounced, which is even greater because that pit got open.
Yeah.
Well, okay, 311 tour started. They released some covers to celebrate it, and I thought they only did like 1,000 of the vinyls a piece. Yeah. So I bought 2 like immediately, and I got on later that day, and they were still there. So I'm not sure they're flying off the even if it's something that I don't love, I'm still gonna buy it at 311 because I fucking have what else am I gonna do with my disposable income? You know, buy my fucking dog's shirts? No, they don't like wearing shirts. You know.
I appreciate that. I appreciate what they were trying to do, but I wish they would have released the vinyls for like charity or done something to entice people a little more to spend their money on it.
And I said this on the last episode because it was the covers episode. I know why they each picked the songs they picked, but those songs weren't good for either one. Maybe Self-Esteem more for Nick and them, but there's other songs that 311 did that I think Offspring could have really done something cool with. But Down, honest, I don't even want to say this right now, but I put the fucking 311 as fuck. And look, I love 311 more than anything, but you know, to me, God, when I heard the first time I heard Offspring's Down, and I'll admit on the last episode, I said I liked it a little bit better, gave it a little bit higher score. The first time I heard them play Down, it made me like Down less. Even from 311's point of view, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I mean, that's obviously not true because how many old school 311 fans are in the crowd tonight? A lot of more older Offspring fans, I guess. But I only knew the Offspring from fucking Pretty Fly for a White Guy, so I'm like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah, I think I only know stuff from like their first 2 albums. I don't know anything after that.
My only experience to them was like through MTV, so it was
same.
Fucking kind of whatever. It's 2018.
It's fine. We're getting a tour. Why should we complain? You know,
people are mainstream's gonna make fun of this because it's just that's where we are right now. You know, 311 and Offspring together. Oh, they're covering each other's songs together. You know, it's just whatever. It's whatever. People get so riled up about it.
I know. Who cares?
I don't even say anything negative about it, and people still get riled up about it, which makes me want to go nuclear on them, you know? But I'm not going to do that. Instead, I got a self-esteem fucking jersey. So, fuck
There
you
you
guys.
go.
I'm the number one fucking self-esteem fan. I think it'd be great on the next All-Star batch, because the guy wanted me to get something offensive again, because he thought it'd be funny to see everybody melt down again. On the next one, I'm just going to get Smash Mouth songs.
Oh my god.
Like-
Please do.
Like deep cut Smash Mouth songs. That'd be funny.
Oh,
Okay, so let's see. 311's tour
Yep.
started. The set list. I'm not really a big set list person. I don't want to see what I miss. I mean, I've seen everything. I don't care. I mean, that's
Yeah.
just how it is.
I look at the set list, but I don't ever like. I'm not mad about any of them.
Yeah, I mean, the set list I've seen so far, it's at the beginning of the tour, and they're always a little rusty, and it takes them a little while to open.
Yeah.
But the set lists haven't been great. It'd be funny if 311 played all their greatest hits and Offspring played all their like B-sides. That'd be really funny. But I mean, we just got 311 Day. It's still hard for me to believe that was like what 5 months
Yeah.
ago. It feels like 3 years
Mhm.
ago. It feels forever ago. And they fucking brought the fucking heat. So go to 311 Day if you want to see another band open it for them. Go to 311 Day. Go to the events. Whatever. At this point, I'd rather the shit's so expensive. I'd rather save up my money
Yeah.
and do that anyway.
Yeah, I cut back way this year. I'm only going to one show. And
Yeah, the closest show to me was 4 hours away with a time
Oh,
change. So
yeah.
really like a
That's
5-hour difference, you know. Bumfuck, Ohio too. Like no Atlanta, no nothing. This whole tour is just weird to me. No, it's all on
Yeah.
weekdays. I don't get it. I feel like they spent so much time in the background lights for 311 Day, which I'm glad they did. That then they were like, oh shit, we gotta get some tour dates together.
we got to pay for those lights.
Yeah, so let's go to Tuesday night and yeah. I don't know. Whatever. Good for them. I just want 311 to have their, get money. Whatever. Rock the fuck out.
I just want them
That's-
to keep touring. I don't care. Like
On the cruise. Yep. It's like succeeds in the cruises. I'm so excited for
the
this.
cruises are my favorite, like hands down, over any other event.
All right. I ended up talking with Amanda for a lot, so I'm gonna split this into 2 separate parts. So this is a good place as any to end this. This is part 1 of Fuck Cancer with Amanda Baker. It's really fun. Awesome to talk with her. Part 2 is a lot of fun too. So I'll put that out around the same time. So let's end this episode of PuffyCast. Let's end it out with Facing the Wind. Okay, let's do that.
Unconscious mind, always searching for the other side. Unconscious mind, door is open up to every kind. Eyes open wide, never see what I expect to find.
Dress the skins of a cosmic land. Homo sapiens, Dolores, no wisdom man. Through astral belts of the dudes for wind. Spirit on the run, I'm a name again. It's advance, the two-head winds. The zingers, the stop anything human. The stardust, the ziggies, and nostrils of pen. Spirit on the run, I'm a name again. Yeah.
Now and take it in. And I won't go back again. But then I'll come out and I'll forward spin. Now and God's will be done. Make a month of one and free. We'll build it on bread and pepper. Take it out and take it again. I made it out, we'll go back again. But instead I'll tumble your hand in a forward stand. Take it out and take it in. I made it out, we'll go back again. But instead I'll tumble your hand and be sitting nowhere.